Hello everybody, this is EPNN10, and welcome back to another Plants vs. Zombies God of War 2 video. And yes, this is not a typical opener here. As you can see here, we started the video at the end of the second garden. And what's up, Citron? You're supposed to be protecting your next garden, so how about you get your butt over there? This is why, like, sometimes gardens get ran over, because half the team stays behind, and then, you know, some zombies just rush the next garden, and then you basically lose from there on out, because you get completely wrecked. And look at this dude, try to rocket leap, and we're both going crazy. Like, I was like, him and I were like twitching against each other, like that. That was pretty funny. So yes, I originally did not record this video at all, but the software I used to record, called NVIDIA Shadowplay, it has a feature in which it lets you record the last 20 minutes of a video. And even if I recorded the last 20 minutes of a video, we still ended up basically on the third garden. So as you can see, this match was pretty darn long, as you can see. So because yeah, we started at the third garden pretty much, and yes, that was like 20 minutes after the third garden. That's pretty crazy, right? So I'm using the Arctic Trooper right now, which is the ice variation of the Foot Soldier. It's called the Arctic Trooper. Yeah, that's his name, the Arctic Trooper. That's pretty cool. And I wanted to use this thing, like I was just leveling him up, which is why I didn't really record. And plus, there was only one Citron. And the situation I wanted to be in, I wanted to use this guy in a match where there'd be like 3 Citrons or something. But I got more than I wished for. And after we captured the first garden, like half the team went Citron, or like 75% of the team was either like it was Kernel Corn and Citrons. Those were, you know, 75% of the plant team was those two classes by itself. Yeah, after the first garden, everyone switched to that. And to make it worse, it was the barbecue corn mostly. And like the regular Citron and the ice Citron, which are considered to be like the best Citrons here. So what I wanted to show was this. There you go. I call it the Fro-ZPG, which is basically when you freeze someone and then you ZPG them immediately. And yes, I had people using Arctic Trooper freeze me, and then like they hit me, I got frozen, I wait, they don't shoot back because they're reloading, and then I escape with like 40 health. I'm like, oh, okay, good. So I leave after I get frozen, because yes, usually by the time, like if you're unupgraded, usually like if you don't have a freeze upgrade or the ammo upgrade, you pretty much freeze someone by the time you're out of ammo most of the time. So yeah, they just do it, like they're reloading, they're busy reloading, you're just waiting there. I'm like, oh my goodness, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. And then you get unfrozen by the time they're finished reloading, and then you leave. And then the Arctic Trooper is really sad, and then he cries. But yes, with the Fro-ZPG combo, that does not happen. So yeah, look at the Citron. I see the Citron. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then he unballs, and I try to escape here because I have no health at all. He stuns me. I did not make it to the top there, unfortunately. But I did get to... I got like 15 shots on him or something. But he was not frozen. And I do have the freeze upgrade, in which I freeze faster. So yes, I shot him. He should have definitely been frozen. So my only conclusion is that if you shoot the peel shield, they do not get affected by your freeze effect. So yes, you had to... You know, if they had the peel shield up, they do not get frozen. Unless you destroy it and then keep shooting at them. But that just takes too long. By the time that happens, you're probably dead. And yes, there are a lot of Citrons here. I believe there were 4 Citrons. There was like 2 regular ones, an ice one, and a toxic one. And yeah, the regular Citron and the frozen Citron are the best in their group. And yes, I call it, I think I explained this before, but I call it Fro-ZPG because frozen, you see, F-R-O-Z-E-N. But instead, I say F-R-O-Z-P-G. So it's Fro-ZPG. And that's the combo in which, as I said, you freeze someone and then you immediately ZPG them. This is good because it's excellent against it's excellent against Kernel Corn, Citrons, and Chompers because they all have a high HP. Generally, when you use a character that has really low damage, you get a lot of assists, and people do not like getting a lot of assists. Now, they much rather have like a direct damaging character. Like if you use a toxic character, you usually get a lot of assists. Same thing with freeze, because yeah, your damage is lower than the base counterpart. Because yes, in order for the freeze effect to actually take over, you basically have to freeze someone before they die. And with like the damage, with the regular damage variants, you probably kill them. Like if the frozen characters had the same damage as their regular counterparts, you'll probably kill them way before they get even frozen. So yes, that's pretty bad. So as I said, this entire game was like riddled with like 75% of the team was Citrons and Kernel Corns. there was like one pea shooter, one sunflower, and like a rose that went on and off. Like she sometimes switched. Like there was a cactus here too. So yeah, there was like a pea shooter. Sometimes there was two, sometimes there were none. But yeah, as I said, most of the team consists of those two variants, of those two characters. So yeah, I have a really aggressive playstyle here. I generally do not play aggressive, but yeah, this was one of the games. I was not too happy about these games because yes, I was dealing with barbecue corns and a bunch of citrons. You're not gonna have a good time if you deal with those. So yes, I was like not in the best mood while playing this game, but I went completely haywire with my playstyle. I went really aggressive. I'm like, what the heck? Why isn't this? Yeah, there we go. Holy crap! I was like, what the heck? So yes, you want to use a Fro-ZPG is a really good combination, especially since the Citrons in the latest patch, they have been buffed. Their critical hitboxes are more specific, so to speak. And here's another good example. There you go. Get frozen immediately. I jump there so my ZPG doesn't hit the hill. And then there you go. He takes his ZPG to the mouth. As I said, it works well on, characters that have 150 HP or higher. Works really well on them. And yeah, you generally want to use the regular ZPG. You do not want the multi-rocket because the multi-rocket does, in order for all the bullets to land, it does take a while. I'd much rather have an instant kill, 100% guaranteed kill. So yeah, do not worry about that. So I just use the regular ZPG. And here, as you see, I'm going Citron hunting. It's Citron seasons, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, frozen. It's my kill, man. What you trying to do? So yeah, he got like, he got gravity grenaded. But yeah, I was going to ZPG him anyway. There's another Citron there. There you go. Bye-bye. More. I did that because I knew he was going to Husk Hop. Husk Hop is basically a rocket leap with one charge, but it does a ton of damage. I'm pretty sure the Husk Hop is the highest damaging ability in the game. Because yes, if he does pass over any character, they're pretty much dead. It doesn't matter how much HP you have. It's ridiculous. And for those of you who don't know, if you press the backward button while you're doing the Husk Hop, like if you're about to start it, you basically like semi-stay in one spot. Like he doesn't really go super far when leaping. So like if you stand directly over a mech with that, I'm pretty sure you could kill them. I mean, the damage they take from that is insane. Like the Husk Hop does so much damage. So as you can see here, we're being completely like overrun by kernel corns, citrons, all that crap. It was just so much. It was too much. So yes, there was a sunflower there. Like I didn't even get to kill many sunflowers. Like I barely even got to see her really. So yeah, so I'm just chilling over here, and then we got burned. That was kind of dumb being out in the open because like all the citrons are on top of that balcony or whatever in that tree house area on top of that huge tree. They're all just chilling over there. And yes, we do have one scientist. I noticed. I'm like, oh my goodness. So yes, it's really the Fro-ZPG is amazing. Usually, if there's like 4, 5, 6 citrons in the game, you won't be that effective. But if there's only 2. You could basically dedicate your game into being like if the citrons are really good on your team, you basically could decide you could dedicate your game into like hunting the citrons, make the citrons a high priority. And here, as you can see, I just ZPG'd him and I was out. I don't care. Even if I'm aggressive does not mean careless. I was like, as I said, I usually do not play this like this, but yeah. I do not want to die constantly. You want to, like, if you die constantly, like, it defeats the purpose of aggressive. Aggressive is to constantly, like, be on your opponent and be close, be aggressive, do all that stuff. And, yeah, that guy got gravity grenaded again. That imp loves gravity grenading frozen characters. And I saw a Stuffy Flower, like, oh, what the heck? She passed there for a second. And, yeah, that's the first and last time I see her. After that, I didn't see any more Stuffy Flowers at all. Here's another good example. Regular Citron, biggest threat. Bam, gets ZPG'd. Alright, that was beautiful. I love the Fro-ZPG, man. It's amazing. So yeah, here's a Sunflower. She died because she's the variation that has 75 HP. So yeah, I was doing 3 damage there, and I have a magazine size of 30. The ammo upgrade makes your ammo go from 25 to 30. I have that. I have the... I have the freeze upgrade. And I believe I have the reload speed upgrade. Yes, I'm pretty sure those are the 3 I have. So yeah, that's pretty good stuff. So as I said, aggressive playstyle does not necessarily mean dying all the time. Because as I said, being aggressive means constantly being on your opponent. And if you die, if you get 1 kill, then die, and then repeat the same thing over and over again, like a chomper, it'll basically, like, half the time you'll spend trying to kill your opponent, and then the other half is just you trying to get to the opponent because you're constantly dying. So yeah, aggressive playstyle means, you could play a bit smart while, going all in. So yeah, this guy gets killed here. There you go. And then out of nowhere, look, like 2 regular citrons just there. That engineer got completely wrecked. And I'm like, alright, this Toxic Citron killed it, right? So let me just kill him. He probably has low HP. So I killed him. And then, nope. There was like 2 Citrons just chilling up there. And yeah, that imp is just shooting that Yeti. It's like that Yeti sign. I think he's scared. He's like, oh my goodness. Let me just shoot this thing. So yeah, another great example of the Fro-ZPG. There we go. You're frozen now, buddy. And bye-bye. Love it. You see? That's how you deal with Citrons. There's a lot of... They could also do it with All-Star, I believe. But they had to be on the same platform as you. If they're in a different elevation, it's going to be a lot more difficult. And here, this is pretty sweet. So here, I freeze the Rose. And then this guy's trying to get me. What? I don't freeze her yet. Yeah, I freeze her now. And I throw a smoke cloud to her face. I'm like, alright, you chill there. Because this guy's trying to kill me. And then, yeah, so I rocket leap out of the way. And my smoke cloud kills the Rose. And then I jump in a corner where I was safe. And I finished off the Kernel Corn. And that was pretty sick. As I said, you want to have the 5 damage super stink cloud. I'm not sure if I said this before, but yes, you want to have the stink cloud that does 5 damage because yes, if like a weak character is frozen, like you freeze a sunflower or you freeze a rose or you freeze like a pea shooter or cacti, and you throw that 5 damage smoke down, they're going to be suffering all that while they're frozen. And yeah, that stink cloud, it does 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So since they have low HP, you'll probably kill them. So yeah, this guy's just over there. He's going for that mech. That mech got tackled. All right. Trying to freeze this dude, but unfortunately he didn't get frozen in time. This guy's going after me with the ball, so I sidestep. And yeah, always try to go behind them. Like, you gotta treat this guy like a scientist when you're going after the Citrons, because if they stun you, you're pretty much done. And yeah, I did not expect to be that low, so I completely missed my ZPG there against that pea shooter. And yeah, that was terrible. I did not expect to be that low by the time I ZPG'd him. I expected to be in a slightly higher elevation, and I completely screwed that ZPG up, but that's okay. Alright, so I have really low health here. I'm like crapping my pants right now. I'm like trying to crazy hop here through all that fire. And yeah, there's a pea shooter here. This guy's maximum damage is 7, as you can see here. In Garden Warfare 1, I just saw my old video on Garden Warfare 1, and it was doing 8 damage. But I find this guy to be better than the Garden Warfare 1. I think he freezes faster with the upgrade. I'm not sure how the freezing speeds are, but I don't know. This guy is much more effective since there's like high HP characters here. Yeah, and you want to use the ZPG, as I said. And the Super Stink Cloud. I don't know why I wasn't using the Super Stink Cloud. I should have used it. And that, I got stunned, but I was able to ZPG before I got stunned. And yeah, I was able to kill him with a ZPG. And that was a big mistake, because I expected him to go after me, so I sidestepped. I was like in that corner around there. So I sidestepped because I thought he would go after me. But then I realized there was like a ton of people behind me in like that straight lane. So yeah, me jumping into there was a terrible idea because he probably would have tackled there anyway. So yeah, that sidestep didn't really work. And yep, my kill. There we go. Awesome. I love it. Love it. Alright, so as I said, if the other team has like 4, 5, 6 Citrons, one Arctic Trooper constantly attacking them, it's not going to really do much. And yeah, I had to do it. I had to do it. I was like, yeah, there was 2 cacti, but then like it was mostly that main cacti, like the regular cactus I just killed. I did not see that Zen cactus at all. So yeah, basically I was saying, you know what, we're dealing with these Citrons the entire day and Kernel Corn, and we're getting inundated by all these plants. Meanwhile, this cacti is just completely safe. That's like the best situation to be at, when like your entire team like are like, you know, they have high HP characters and they're really aggressive. Meanwhile, like a cacti is just sniping the back like nothing. She doesn't even have to worry much about getting shot, because yeah, the zombie team are just, you know, really busy trying to kill all the Citrons and Kernel Corns or Chompers. And yeah, that cacti is just chilling over there having a splendid time. Well, not on my watch. I'm like, should I go for it again? I mean, this is me being really greedy at this point. I was like, screw these. Alright, so I just killed her. Freezes pretty fast. So yeah, time is ticking. 7 seconds left. Look at that Citron just chilling over there. So yeah, I decided to go in for the kill. Actually, no, I didn't. And here I go for a random ZPG, which is what you basically do when there's a lot of people in the garden and everyone's moving. You're like, you know what, let me just ZPG in this group and hopefully get someone. Hopefully nobody moves too much. And yeah, there you go. And yeah, it failed, unfortunately. But we did capture the garden, and I did die by a beam bomb, which yeah, I didn't really see many beam bombs in this entire game, because there was only like 1 pea shooter. So yes, we actually captured this garden, which is absolutely amazing. And yes, this is a post-commentary video, of course. I generally do not do these because it takes a long time to render these this footage. It takes a really long time because yeah, Sony Vegas is not really friendly with my GPU, therefore I cannot render fast like the old days. Therefore, if I could, I'd make like a lot of compilation videos or whatever. And yep, sorry about that. I mean, you gotta be predictable. Once the kernel corn gets rid of his husk cop, or you know, cob buster or whatever they use, that thing that kills you in one shot, like that 200 damage shot or whatever, you really don't you don't have to worry about much. And yes, this is the fun garden. I got stunned, so I just sidestepped there so I wouldn't get killed. And here, yeah, I tried to ZPG him midair, but it just cancels out. That bug still exists where you use your ZPG and then it doesn't do it at all. It like cancel. He does like this animation cancel or whatever. It's really bad. And this is another situation. Well, he actually died before I ZPG'd him, unfortunately. And this guy's trying to go to me. He's getting choked on that cloud, as you can see. That 2 damage is basically scratching, like it's basically tickling the Citrons. He's like, he, stop it. Because yeah, 2 damage against the Citron is nothing. He got really greedy there. Look at that. So yeah, I killed him. So yeah, unfortunately for him. I forgot what I was going to say, unfortunately. Damn it. Oh yes, the kernel corn. After he uses those 2 abilities, he's not really much of a threat. So you could just go in and kill him or whatever. Yeah, more sting clouds. Yeah. You want to be, as I said, you want to be really careful with your ZPG because it is a lifesaver. If you, like, against a Citron, that's pretty much all you have against them. Especially with this dude. There we go. A hop, ZPG face, you're gone. I love it. Oh yeah, and this is the fun part. This is the finale. This is where basically I go on a rampage, killing all these Citrons or whatever. And yeah, that frozen Citron is pretty good. He is self-aware. He does, like, you know, he's really good. He does pay attention where the damage is coming from. And here is the part I throw the... You see, this much better. This would have been much better if I had the 5 damage smoke cloud, stink clouds or whatever. So yeah, I couldn't really get that off. As I said, you want to switch to the super stink cloud. That's one of the situations where it's really good. And that guy got tackled. As I said, I go on a rampage here. I do play a bit carefully. Actually, no, I go on a complete rampage. I'm just like randomly rocket leaping and just getting people from behind or whatever. And yeah, that's all I'm really doing. Alright. Kernel corn here. And yeah, someone's shooting me through the back. I'm like, oh goodness. And I saw that pea shooting in the back there corner in that turret mode. I was getting shot in the back. I knew I was getting shot in the back, but I'm not sure where. But good thing I rocket leaped out in time. So yeah, there's a Rose trying to get, you know, that C mirror C. And I froze her, and I'm like, oh my goodness, please do not go into Arcane Enigma form. And then she did it, and I was able to kill her. And this is a pretty sweet kill. Another ring around the rosy here. Not really. I'm just jumping around all over the place. Alright, good thing I killed him before he got that out. And I CPG here, and BAM! Get wrecked. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. So here, as you see, I'm going on a complete rampage here. I try to go for the back here. I'm trying to hit him in the back so I can get that freeze effect going. And then, yes, I screwed up, and I know I'm pretty much dead. So I just try to smoke cloud him, try to blind him a bit. And then, yeah, it actually worked because I did kill him. Or get a share vanquish, I'm not sure what that was. And yeah, I went right next to that Rose and just got her in the head. Bam, 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 hit her. As I say, you do like 7 damage, which is pretty decent against, you know, low HP characters. So that's exactly what I did. Looks like it's going to... It was a really close game. I wasn't sure who was going to die or not. And yeah, that ZPG like hit him right in the face. And somehow that didn't really... It didn't really kill him in one shot. That was weird. But yeah, I do go back to this Ice Citron because I ZPG I ZPG the Toxic P instead of that Citron. But then I went back to him after he killed my teammate's mech. So that was pretty good stuff. And here I'm shooting this dude. I'm like, wait, that's a Fire P, right? That killed me with the Chili Bean Bomb and the one that turret mode. That was in turret mode. And no, that was a Rock P. I'm like, oh my goodness, really? So yeah, I did not expect that. He does have 25 more HP. Plus he's in turret mode. So yeah, that really makes a difference since he does take a 40% damage reduction. So yeah. 45 seconds left. I mean, this game is so close. But yeah, as I said, the Fro-ZPG makes it so you don't get that many assists, but you want to be really safe. Like you want to save your ZPG. You cannot use it frivolously because yeah, it does charge. It does take like around, I think it's like around 25 seconds to recharge or something. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it doesn't recharge immediately. So you have to be a bit, you can't be too liberal with it, I guess. Like you have to save it a bit sometimes. Alright, so yeah, the match is coming to an end. There's 14 seconds left. As I said, I was playing really aggressively. I generally never do this. So yeah, there you go. The Yeti is free. And this is around the area where I stopped recording. I did not record too much. Like, I didn't record the result screen, unfortunately. Well, I did, but it lasted like 1 second. So I'll provide a screenshot afterwards. And my friend Skills was here. He also got the same amount of kills I did, but for some reason the game gave me the boast, not him. So yes, we got the same amount of kills, but I got the boast instead. So as I said, I'll show a screenshot here of the end results. But yeah, you could check out his channel, skills right there. He also plays the game. And yeah, he's an excellent player, so you could go check him out. And yeah, there you go. That was the end of the match. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace. And yes, I will do those requests. It's just that I didn't really have much time to play the game lately. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.